And welcome to Christian Recorder Dialogue. My name is Lauren Wilson, and we are here with Miss Emma and Miss Deanna, and they are current Wilberforce fans. And I'm so glad to have this conversation with them and that they taking time out to talk to me because I am, in fact, a Wilberforce mom. And I was so excited when I met them. They are here for the week, helping the AME Church, helping General Conference, but it's always nice to be able to sit down with current college students to see how they're doing, how they're feeling, and the progress that has been made with Wilberforce, how we can go forward. So just a little bit about Wilberforce University. Wilberforce is a for us by us institution. Like I said, change can happen. You are the first. However, we are operated and owned by Blacks, and that is very important to acknowledge. And we are also owned by the AME Church, African Methodist Episcopal Church. And it's just an honor and a privilege to have attended that school, but also sit with them. So we are just going to get right to it, and I'm excited about this conversation. I think the first thing is really important to establish is that Wilberforce is an HBCU, Historical Black College and University, and those are extremely important. There are about 101 of them around. So my question to you, Emma, is why did you choose an HBCU in particular, but also why did you choose?
Well, for me, my goals and visions were to speak with science, and I have a strong belief that history should be taught its full truth and its entire truth. And I wanted my truth to not be hidden from me. So at HBCU was my choice automatically. I had my heart set on attending HBCU because I was determined to know my facts, know my history, know my rights as a Black. Now, as far as Wilberforce, for me, was the historical significance. Like you said, it's the first private HBCU established in 1856. And that was a while ago, especially when you dive into the history of the school and whatnot. Like, there is a lot of that and a lot of culture and a lot of wonderful historical moments that happen. And I wanted to be able to carry on as I graduated.
I love that. So I was actually interviewed for, and I got accepted on the spot. I flew into Wilberforce to get interviewed by admissions, got accepted on the spot, but that was the reason why I went into Wilberforce. I got accepted into other HBCUs like African Methodist and stuff. But there's just something about walking on those grounds with history. Like when you find out that W.E.B. Du Bois was teaching there, Martin Luther King was a lecturer there, and a movie just came out. He is, I forgot his name, but he is like, he was one of the civil rights. And I just think it's amazing the history that is. When you walk on the campus, you feel it. You're like, wow, this feels rich. Like my ancestors are here, right? But let's kind of, we are here. General Conference is based off of the AME Church. What is your affiliation with the AME Church, if at all? And what is the direct relation for you? What does that mean to you to go to an AME, to go to a college that is also a part of the AME Church?
So I'm not AME.
Okay.
I'm UMC, so I'm United Methodist.
Same thing.
So I just like that I go to a school where religion is a huge part of our culture on campus. I can wake up on Thursday and go to chapel and get my praise on for the week. Because sometimes it's hard to wake up on Sunday as a college student and go to church still. Some people do it, but I like that it's in the middle, almost at the end of the week. And we can go before the calf, it's before my classes for the day, get your praise on. I really like that aspect of it. And I feel closer at home going to a school that has that church affiliation behind it. When I get depressed, I know I can go to our reverend on campus and he can help me pray it out. Other than the other school that might not have any reverends on campus that won't help me.
I love that. I'm thinking about chapel. We had chapel. But no, that's great. I agree with that. And especially if you came up in any type of religious affiliation, it's just nice to be like, even when I transferred to another school, it was United Methodist school, but just knowing that they have Christian beliefs and values made me feel more at home, right? So when I interviewed Dr. Newkirk in March, I talked to him about alumni giving and why it's so important. HBCUs are in a crisis right now when it comes to funding, public and private, but especially private. And Wilberforce is always struggling financially. But we're still going by the grace of God, right? But I always felt like Wilberforce should be a Howard or a Jackson State, right? We're the first.
Black Harvard.
A Black Harvard. Can you talk to me quickly just about the importance of alumni giving, or just giving period, but specifically for alumni like myself to give back to the university and why?
Well, I think honestly right now, especially with the political climate, Black education and Black history is so significant, so important. Knowledge is power. And that is how we have been able to come so far, and that's how we are continuing to grow. So I think that reason alone, that one single reason alone by itself should be enough to motivate any alum. Not to mention, you were there. You know that the struggle that
You know the
there's so many different amazing programs at the school. We both are members of the chorus, the cheers. I'm a dancer. We, everything. I'm a part of Milkion. There's so many clubs, so many organizations that unite. And what I can truly say that every single organization on the campus cares about the school and cares about the board and wants to do something in the community. From the clubs, to Unite, to extracurriculars, to music, and anything, the arts. We all love our campus. But oftentimes we run into roadblocks, whether it's finding ways to be able to travel and pay for it, or whether it comes down simply to uniforms, or just, and it can be something so basic as a t-shirt. But we are already paying tuition, and a lot of us need the scholarships. Those are a huge thing. We want to, have the ability to bring more students to the campus, but a lot of the students need financial aid, scholarships.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's not
Scholarships
easy.
is really needed.
And what I will say though is, I know Wilberforce is not one of the first HBCUs to have gymnastics. I think you guys have soccer now, or are you guys in soccer?
We're working on
soccer, which is very rare at HBCUs as well. So I agree with you. And even if alum cannot give back financially, there's other ways that you can give back. Beautification of the campus, lending your bus themselves to help with. So I encourage all alum to help in any way that they can. Upcoming events that are happening here at General Conference. I think our day is Sunday, HBCU day. We're gonna be doing a meet and greet. What else are we doing? We're doing the gospel extravaganza, and Wilberforce Choir will be singing with Marietta Brown. And I think the band's gonna be here as well. We encourage all of you to wear all your para, not just Wilberforce, but any HBCU, especially any AME HBCU. We have Paul Quinn and other schools as well, Edward Waters. So this has been a pleasure. I just love sitting with you all and just learning and just seeing that you guys are keeping the legacy going and keeping it standing. And Wilberforce will always be dear and true to all of our hearts. I think that's it. And if you want their information, we can provide it for you in ways that you can support. Wilberforce is only an hour away, so if you have your car, maybe you want to go down the road and see it. There's not much there in Xenia, but if you want to see it, but I appreciate it. So thank you, ladies, for taking your time out your busy day to be with me. And for those who are watching, thank you. And we will have more upcoming coverage on elections and other amazing dynamic people. So thank you. Goodbye.